Yo, what up, everybody, guys? Welcome back again to Swahili Nation, Swahili to the One. This is One Africa Forum, One Africa Movement. Welcome back. It's a beautiful day, but I don't have beautiful news. All right, I don't have good news, uh, and it's a good day. I appreciate for everybody who is joining now, right now, coming in. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna have an amazing discussion to talk about Africa once again. Habari, everybody. Appreciate everybody um, who is coming in, who is joining in. Yes. How have you been, Mika? Man, I've been good. I've been good. I've been good. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but we are winning. Oh, yes, Marakashi. We are going to win everything. You know what I'm saying? We're going to win everything. We are going to win, guys. And not we're going to win. We are winning the matter of the fact. All right. Um, Let me just begin right away. I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have too many words, but I'm just gonna begin like I am pumped up. I am pumped up, guys. I am pumped up. All right. I want to begin by raising a word of prayer a little quick, and then we'll start. God, I thank you for today. Thank you for Africa. I thank you for my people who are joining right now. I thank you for One Africa. Um, Everything shows the evidence that we are standing, we are winning in every single kind of wars. You have given us that ability, and the most important thing that you're here standing with us. So help us, God. We need your wisdom. We need your spirit. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. All right, guys. So let me just say this. All right. I'm going to begin by sharing with you this word. All right. And then I'll jump right in to talk about what I want to share with you guys today. I want to share with you guys Isaiah 54:17, which says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me, says the Lord." No weapon formed against you shall prosper. That's what I'm gonna build my points on today. All right? And every tongue that rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Why do we have hope? Why, Africa, we have hope? Because we are not scared, we're not afraid of every weapon, of every trials, tribulations, of every humiliation and exploitation, of every single way and forms that they have been planned or it has been implemented on Africa for years, for decades. We are not afraid of them because God and the Bible tells us that they shall not prosper. Why am I saying this? I don't know if you visited Twitter today. I want to share with you a couple of tweets that I tweeted. I don't know if I'm becoming Donald Trump, but I tweeted a lot of tweets today since I woke up in the morning, and I just want to go ahead and read for you guys one after another one to tell you what's really going on. Okay. All right. If you stay connected with my tweet, I think I posted for more than 10 tweets here today. All right. I started from here, but this not okay. I don't want to talk about this. This is just something you can go and see, but I want to talk from here. From here. So apparently there are a travel ban that has been imposed on 8 Southern African countries. A ban that has been imposed on 8 Southern African countries. For baseless reason, there's no scientific proofs, but they did it because all the time, for every single problem that is happening here in Africa, in the world, the blame is on Africa. Whatever that happened in the world, the blame is on Africa. So what we are dealing right now with this pandemic that we're dealing with right now, you all know that, you know where it started. But apparently there's a new V. I'm just going to call V so that they may not block my video. All right. Apparently there's new V that is coming up. And Mr. Biden, the only thing he thought of is to ban these 8 different countries from Southern Africa. And of course, the president of Southern Africa, and he responded that this is it's not accepted. It's not acceptable. It's due to baseless reasons. There's no scientific proof to say that or to ban. I don't see the reason for you doing that. Pretty much that's what he said. But Africa, my question is, why Africa we always take a fall? For every single thing that is happening, why we always take a fall? And now 8 different southern countries are banned. And Africa, we're just standing. And I'm wondering, I'm like, hey, South African president, if they ban you, ban them too not to come to your country. It's very simple. You know, tit for tat. All right, they ban me to come to your country. You ban them to come to your country. But I'm going to go through my tweets and tell you guys what's going on. All right, if you don't know what's going on. So this travel ban by the EU, UK, Asia, and US towards African countries is an act of racism, and it should be stopped. It shows clearly how biased your view of Africa is. African Union, why don't we initiate the same thing? Until when are we going to be the victims? Hashtag One Africa, hashtag no more. They put a ban on African country for baseless reason. And I'll tell you why for baseless reason. Because this V, it has not, like, first, it was not discovered in Africa, somewhere else in the Western Europe. All right. And I have evidence for that. I have evidence for that. And I'm going to go ahead to share with you guys right now, right here. This is according to their own medias. All right. This is CBS News. All right. This is what they say. This variant was in Europe before South African scientists detected and flagged it to the world. So this president, he went there to ban 8 Southern African countries, but then the news says that this V, it was already discovered in Europe way long before it was first discovered in South Africa. But that's not what they're telling you right now, all right? The news says this. Dutch health authorities announced on Tuesday that they found the new of the E in case dating back as long as 11 days, indicating that it was already spreading in Western Europe. Look at this here. It was already spreading in Western Europe before the first cases were identified in Southern Africa. The RIVM Health Institute said it found here in sample dating from November 19 and 23. Those findings predates the positive cases found among passengers who came from South Africa last Friday and were tested at Amsterdam Zoo Airport. It is not yet clear whether the people concerned in area cases have also been to Southern Africa. So you see what I'm trying to say. Let me try to explain this a little bit. Let me put first the lights here. So this variant, it was already discovered. All right, it was already discovered in Western Europe already 11 days ago on November 19 and 23. But recently they discover this variant, but and the passengers who came from Africa, from Southern Africa. But then that was not the first. The first time it was November 19 and 23rd. And so now it's not clear whether the people concerned in these area cases, these people from Western Europe, have also been to Southern Africa. So you can see, like, they say it's not confirmed that this virus that, oh my goodness, I mentioned it, this whatever case that have been found in Western Europe has not been confirmed that they traveled in South Africa before. So you can see here who actually brought the V in Africa. Because they say it's not confirmed, but let's wait for them to confirm, to know, to realize, to know if they travel to South Africa, then you clearly see, you clearly know that South Africa, we are not like, we are the victims here. And these people from Western Europe, they're the one who brought it to South Africa. But now all the tension is on southern part of Africa, is on Africa, that put ban on them. It's ridiculous. The other day, I was looking at the visa to different countries. I was just doing some research. I searched on Belgium, I searched on this, and then all the countries I did search, the countries that have been burnt, again, they say third world countries are not allowed to travel to these places. That's what they say. And I would say, man, we are not third world countries, all right? Because these things are like a plan. These things are formed. It's ridiculous that you're president of the US and then you stand there, you put ban on 8 Southern African countries while you know that cases they were found in Western Europe even before Southern African countries. What about those countries? Why you don't put ban on them? And you know what? I wanted to come here and to say, you know, hashtag guys stop the ban, but you know what? I'm not going to say that. I'm going to just say that hashtag let's put the ban on them. Because we can no longer be in a position of playing by their rules every single day. Africa, for a long time, we have been playing by their rules for a long time. For a long time. For a long time. We have been playing by their rules for a long time, but this is the time for them actually to play by our rules. Let me go back to my tweet. Finish the tweet I was reading for you guys, all right? Let me go back there. That's why I was generating these things. So that was the first one. And then I went again to the second one. Is that right here? So this pandemic never came from Africa. We all know that. Why are we the one taking the fall? Why are we the ones to be isolated? Come and see how people live in Africa. That's why most of you are running to Africa for a vacation, because it's much safer than in your countries. We all know that. We all know that during the time of pandemic, there's a huge amount and number of people running to Africa to taking vacation, for a vacation, because they know how good it is. That is, yesterday I was talking to one of my friends living in Germany. She was telling me about how even European countries, European people right now, they are actually demonstrating and trying to, to stand against what's going on right now in that side, because there's so many bans and people, they don't have freedom. And the people, they cannot really do anything. They cannot really say anything because of everything that's going on. So people are working, they're standing, and they say no. They say no, no, no. That's what is happening right now in Germany and other part of Europe. Friends from Germany, they want to come back to Africa, right? They want to move back to Africa because it's too much. There's no freedom there. And I'm telling you guys this. I'm telling you that it's going to be ridiculous if African countries will impose the same thing that they're doing on their people. It will be ridiculous. It will be ridiculous if African countries would do that. I know some countries already have done that you cannot go to these places, without being like this, like this. There's so many things. But, all right, let me continue before they ban me here on YouTube too, all right? We have to play by our rules, guys. They have to play by our rules. And then I posted another one. My beautiful Africa, I cried for you. They try so hard to squeeze you on every side, yet you are still standing. And then I put that scripture that I share with you guys. No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. This is the heritage of the servants of God. And I share this picture of one of my one of the followers on Instagram. She shared this with me. He said, "What wrong did Africa ever do to the world? In the country, they did whatever they wanted, treated them like animals, sold them as slaves, killed them for no reason because they can. They took the children from the land, and then they took the land with all the resources. But that was not enough for you. So you want to do it again." Guys, think about this. They took the children from the land, and then they took the land with all the resources. But that was not enough for you. So you want to do it again. And then down here, she quotes what I said. But like Mika said, be very careful, because this is a different generation. And that is the message that I want to send out there. That is the message that I want to send to everybody out there, that be very careful, because this is the different generation. Be very careful, because this is a different generation. You can't fool us around. You can't trick us to play by a rule every single time. This is the time, Africa, to initiate our own rules. It's the time for them to play by our rules, all right? We have been playing by their rules for a very long time, but this is the time for them to play by our rules, because we are holding a sword. We're holding the sword. I challenge African Union and tweet that please put ban on these countries and let's see how long they're going to survive. Because we are going to survive. We have a survival spirit. We have been surviving ever since. Even though we've been humiliated, they took our children, they took our land, they took the resources, and they're still doing that. They're killing our people in our own land, in Niger. Just happened. I talk about this all the time, but we are still standing. We know how to survive. We've always been surviving. That's how God created us. He has given us a heart. He has given us a thick skin to survive through hell. We have been surviving. Since colonialism up to today, we have been surviving. Why are you scared to put ban on them? They put ban on us. And then he says that, the president says that, we want to take a time to see, how are we going to control this? So you put a ban on us. We're not the one who brought this thing. And you know what? You cannot stop them to put ban on us. Okay, let them put ban on. But we can do the same thing. It's tit for tat. Why are we not responding? Why are we not doing? Why are we scared? What are we scared for? Most of their countries, they can come to Africa without even visa, but we cannot touch their land without visa. And not only that, even when you apply visa, you go there for vacation, or you go there for tourism, or you go there for school, you still face some trials. You still face some troubles. A lot of our people, they are rejected simply because they're coming from African countries. I've witnessed my best friend from Nigeria sometimes to be rejected just because of his nationality as a Nigerian. My people from Nigeria, they know how much they struggle wherever they want to travel somewhere, because they have a price tag, because they have a tag of Nigerian. But here in our countries, when they come, we treat them like queen and kings. When they come here, we treat them like saviors. We don't even check their bags. We don't even double check them. We let them pass. But see, Africans, when they travel abroad, see what happens on the checking, on the immigration. See how they check us again and again and again and again, as if they met a terrorist from Africa. That's how they're treating us. And we keep playing by their rules. Africa, when are we going to stand up and initiate our own rules? They have to play by our rules, not by they, because we're holding the sword. We can't let this happen. We can't let them step on us every time. Every single day, there's another crisis coming on. And it's Africa. I tweeted again, another one. Time to be one. It's the time to be one. If they impose a ban on us, let's do the same. Tit for tat. Why do we always have to play by their rules? While they have a lot to lose than us. Most of them don't even need a visa to visit Africa, but we do. It's a time to play by our rules. And here, look at this. I share this one. And I'm sorry, I share the fake news here, BBC. They say cases have been found in Canada, and the US has imposed travel ban on 8 Southern African countries. How ridiculous is that? How ridiculous is that? You found cases in Canada and US imposes a travel ban on 8 Southern African countries. And they say it's because that person who was traveling to Canada, he has been to Southern Africa before. But before that, they already found these variants in the Western Europe. And how sure you are this person he got from South Africa? And they're not even sure that those cases they found in Western Europe, if they traveled in South Africa before, they're not sure. They don't have that evidence yet. Why Africa has to take a fall? Why Africa? Because these guys, I'm telling you guys, these guys, when it comes to Africa and their continent, man, it's about them. They will never put impose on Canada. They're not going to put impose on Europe because they're one, even though they're from different continents. They will always come together and unite and put impose on Africa, because Africa, that is the bad guy. God forbid, man, this is nonsense. This is ridiculous. And until when are we going to stay there, just take the fall and take all the time, like, okay, bring it, whatever, bring it. And we take the fall, we take the blame. Everybody now thinks that this thing is coming from Southern Africa, our beautiful continent of Africa. See how people, they live here in Africa. This disease, this pandemic, it did a lot of damages in their country more than in Africa. Look at people, how they live here. God is good, man. That's why I say, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Man, God is good. God knows how to protect his people. Man, if God, he's protecting Africa, why can't we protect ourselves? Why can't we protect ourselves? Man, God is going to demand some answers one day. God is going to demand some answers. He's going to demand some answers. Because if God protects Africa this much, this pandemic, man, it was supposed to kill a lot of people in Africa than any other place. Than any other place. Because even the thing they called V, it came later on, after they used a lot, and then they bring some of them to us. So people that are supposed to die here more than any other place, but see where other people are dying more than Africa. This is because God is with Africa. God is protecting Africa. God is defending Africa. Whether you believe in God or not, that's why I pray every single time before I start here, because God, He is on our side. And He protects this continent, man. Regardless of all these things they do, protect this continent. I don't even want to say stop the ban, because I don't care about traveling there. I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there. It's ridiculous. I don't think about it. But I say, you know what? Let's impose the same thing on them. Let's do the same thing on them. Let's do the same thing on them. Because they're the one who bringing that thing in Africa, in Southern Africa. It was first discovered in Western Europe. Does this not tell you anything? For God's sake. All right, I see my brother. Thanks for the super chat. He said, please make subtitles for people who only speak an African language like Swahili. Many of my friends born in Tanzania or Ethiopia, I want to show, but I don't speak English good. Umoja ni nguvu. My brother, I really understand, but this is the live stream. I can't make, subtitles here in Swahili, unless if I have a team and people who work, on the subtitle and put here like all the time I talk. You know what I'm saying? But I really understand. That's why I say Swahili to the world, man. That's why I say Swahili nation, because this, if we want to get out of this, we need to be able to communicate in our own, mother tongue language, and that is Swahili. Swahili, I always suggest this to be the African language, because so many countries in Africa, they speak Swahili. So many people, they do speak Swahili. So I encourage everybody to learn that. But if I use Swahili right now, nobody will be able to understand, from this side. But this is something that we're going to work on. Hopefully later we'll have a team of people who will be, working on that as well, to make it possible. For now, you can just help me to translate to them. You know what I'm saying? And also, if they're here, I can speak a little bit in Swahili as well. Yeah. Just to talk a little bit in Swahili for those who do not understand English. All right. So people, ninaongea kuhusu hizi restriction ambazo America na nchi nyingine za Europe wameziwekea Africa. Unajua tunaendea huu ugonjwa wa pandemic ambao tuko nao, na wameweka restriction nyingi kwamba kwa mfano nchi 8 za Afrika kwamba zisiweze kutembelea nchi hizo nyingine za nchi za ughaibuni, Marekani, Uingereza na nchi nyingine. Lakini ninachosema ni kwamba hili ni jambo la ubaguzi wa rangi, kwa sababu huu ugonjwa haujajulikana kutoka Afrika. Mara ya kwanza kujulikana ulikuwa ni Western Europe, ni huko Uingereza, lakini sasa wanaweka ban kwa nchi za Afrika kuonyesha kwamba huko ndiko unakotokea, lakini hujatokea huku. Kwa nini wasiweke ban kwenye hizo nchi? Kwa nini wasiweke ban hizo nchi? Kwa nini iwe Afrika siku zote? Kwa hiyo suggestion yangu ni kwamba tusiseme hata kwamba toa hizo ban, endelea kuweka ban zako, lakini sisi Afrika pia tuweke hizo ban, tuambie kwamba hauwezi kuja Tanzania, hauwezi kuja Afrika, kwa sababu tunataka tujilinde na hizo gonjwa zenu hizo ambazo wameshatuletea zamani. Kimsingi hayo ndio mambo ambayo nazungumza. That's a short version of what I'm talking about right now. Let's put a ban on them, all right? Let's impose a ban on them. Okay, I tweeted again. This one. Why are we the one to take a fall? Y'all are playing with Africa, huh? I'm tired of this nonsense. I wanted to put another word there, but I was like, all right, I got to filter a little bit. Africa, this is how they see us. When it comes to us, they don't even think twice. African Union, let us impose a ban on them. 2, we don't need to think twice. All right, guys. This is the thing. I share this. They say new evidence has revealed. That's the article. What's the article says, all right? This is VOA, the Voice of Africa article. New evidence has revealed that the was already present in Western Europe well before the first cases were officially identified in Southern Africa. So do you see that, guys? Do you see that? It was already found there before they first found in South Africa. So my suggestion is this, that why are we the ones to take the fall all the time? Y'all are playing with Africa. These people, they're playing with this continent, man. They're playing with Africa. And I'm tired of this nonsense. I'm tired of this thing. And this is how they see us. When it comes to issues, they don't think twice about Africa. They don't think twice. They're not going to think twice. No, just first time, this thing, it just came. I don't know if President Wa was thinking about or what kind of advices he has, but they don't think twice when it comes to Africa. So African Union, let us do the same thing. Why do we have to think twice? I saw they posted on African Union, they're talking about this. Man, it's not the time to talk. It's the time to impose the ban too. They imposed the ban on us even without talking to us, even without consulting us. That's why the president of Southern Africa, he also spoke about it. Why do we have to talk to them? Why? They didn't talk to us. Why do we have always to go to them and then to start begging them that why this is dehumanization, this is, immoral deeds? Why do we have to talk? Why do we have to ask them? Like, why? Who are they? No, we don't need to talk to them. No. Why do we have to ask them? I don't understand. Okay, I understand the effort. I really need to appreciate the effort, of African Union trying to tweet and talk about it, communicate with UN and all those stuff. But why do we have to do that? They didn't do the same thing to us. They just went ahead and imposed. I mean, I saw here the news. The Southern African president is talking about it. Let me show you here, guys. I hope it doesn't have copyright. All right. Let me show you here. Let me show this one. Okay. Let me show what the Southern African president is saying. This is ridiculous. Africa, this is ridiculous. Look at this. I'm just going to skip this old man, and I'm going to go to African president. You act as if you are the leader of the world, and man, our people, there's a lot of people who are doing business there. There's a lot of people who they have family there. They need to go there every single day. How can you impose the ban just like that? South African President Cyril Ramaphosa.
These restrictions are completely unjustified and unfairly discriminate against our country and our Southern African sister countries. The prohibition of travel is not informed by science, nor will it be effective in preventing the spread of this variant.
But Biden argues that he's using the restrictions to buy time for more Americans to get vaccinated.
You see? What kind of ridiculous thing is that? What kind of ridiculous thing is that? I told you guys, our people, okay, let me show you what, African Union are saying, all right? They spoke about this a little bit. But this is what I'm saying. Okay, he posted. He said, the first one was like, we condemn and challenge the travel measure that have no basis in science nor common sense to condemn a country because its scientific alerted the world of the prevalence of a new variant is immoral. In the face of common enemy, the life of human beings should be the same. And then again, we have told UN agencies that there is no scientific basis for these travel bans. It has been found that this variant was circulating in Europe before it was identified in South Africa. We are doing all we can to get the countries to lift this travel ban. Why lifting this travel ban? Let them keep their ban, man. Let's put ban on them. We continue to speak, engage the parties, but unfortunately, the hostilities continues. An immediate ceasefire, and okay, this is about, in Ethiopia as well. This is what I'm saying, that, okay, I appreciate, the effort that, they've made to speak and all those stuff, but it's not a time to talk. It ain't a time to talk, man, because they don't talk to us. They don't think twice, guys. Somebody can just do that. You are president. Talk even to your president, another president, another country. Why you just go, you ban you impose ban, and then you start going back and forth, so all right. Let me continue with the rest of the tweets here. Okay, so the final tweet, I wanted to tweet another one, but I stopped for a while. Unity will not make us rich, but it can make it difficult for Africa and African countries, people, to be disregarded and humiliated. And it will therefore increase the effectiveness of the decision we make and trying to implement for our development. Nyerere said that. And this, I posted this. This is the same thing like CBS News article. It said Dutch health authorities announced on Tuesday that they found the new this is in case dating back as long as 11 days, indicating that it was already spreading in Western Europe before the first cases were identified in Southern Africa. So y'all guys, you see this? I don't know, guys, if like. This is why I'm saying, man, that Africa, we need to wake up, man. Africa, we need to wake up because this is getting out of hand. Africa, we need to be one. We need to be united. When I say one Africa, man, I mean it, because when it goes out there, man, they don't care about your country. They don't care about your Tanzanian, your South African, your Ethiopian. They don't care about that. They only see you as African. And yes, we are African. If they see that, why don't we see that? What is it so difficult for us to be one? What is it so difficult for us to be united? What is it so difficult for us to raise one voice? What is so difficult for us to forget about our religions, thinking that, oh, this guy is Christian, he pray in the name of Jesus. Oh, I pray in the name of Allah. Oh, come on, I don't want this. Oh, get out of here. What is so difficult? Why do we let things like that separate us? Why do we let languages? Why do we let ethnicity? Why do we let all these things separate boundaries, separate us? Why? Africa is under attack. It has been in this attack for a very long time. We have never settled. Guys, we have never settled. It has been under attack every time. Even when we see things are calm, things are not calm, man. People are planning and people are attacking secretly. At least now we see and we know and we can talk about it. But Africa has always been struggling. It has always been under attack. And we can't just sit back and let it happen again and again and again. It's happening because we don't have unity. I'm telling you, this thing happened. Those Southern African countries, 8 countries, the African Union and the whole entire continent of Africa, men will come together and be like, okay, now is the time, guys. Let's impose the ban on all of them and kick them out. Get out of our country. Impose the ban. Because that's how they do to our people. Why we cannot do the same thing? Why we cannot do the same thing? Oh, guys, if they do it on us, we can do the same thing to them. What do we have to lose? I'm telling you, you see how long they're going to remove those bans as soon as possible because they can't survive without Africa. Y'all don't see that. It's a time to see that. It's a time to see that, and it's a time to understand that, man. I'm tired of this thing. I'm tired of Africa to be always the victim. I'm tired of us to always be pointed finger at. I'm tired that everybody has to think that Africa is the worst place, full of diseases, full of wars, full of this and all these things. They're the one who put that image on us. Come on, man. Let's protect the motherland. Let's protect this continent, man. This continent is beautiful. This continent has so much more, man, but they're trying to take it down. Yes, they will never succeed because the Bible says no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And it's not going to happen, but it's going to need to take a lot more than that. It's going to need to take us to be one, to be united, to stand together, to raise our voice on things that matters like this. If the ban like this happen, guys, you cannot stay silent. Say something about it. You can't stay silent. We're saying no more. This is what you say no more too. Why are we staying silent? You can't stay silent, guys. Africa is beautiful. Africa is beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I remember even the time of Donald Trump, he put a lot of bans. Even in Tanzania, he put ban. I'm like, man, all right, put ban on them too. Let's see what's going to happen. Why do we have always take the fall? Why? You know, somebody here, this Cosmic, he say this, but I'm telling you, these people, they can go far. They can take that from their country and then they can bring to your country. You know what I'm saying? Just to discover in your continent. Let me go through these comments a little bit. Everyone, make Africa connection marketing worker. We need change life investment. That's a good one. London Night Neat, he said to Africa is losing their culture and heritage because we allow the Western way of life. It's our fault. We will never lose, man. Part of it, yes, it's our fault, but we'll never lose. We'll never lose, man. You see how we're coming back right now. We'll never lose, man, because now we see them as they are. You know what I'm saying? We see them as they are. Brothers and sisters, all Africans should unite before it's too late. Join #NoMo. There's no space in NoMo. You have to connect together. Movement, it is clear the ban is nothing to do with this. It is punish and force African to follow their orders. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. That it's a time to play by our rules. We have our own rules. Let's play by that. Let's take an example of Ethiopia, man. Let's take an example of Ethiopia. Let's learn from that. Let's learn from that, man. Let's take an example of that. Why we cannot stand? Let's take an example of Ethiopia and what they're doing. We can do that to our own continent. It's a good example. Whether you like it or not, it's a good example. Let's take an example for that. And let's stand. Man, I'm tired of these things, man. These things are really tiring. These things are really... But you know what? I'm not going to stop fighting. Because One Africa movement, man, this is just the beginning, man. It's just the beginning. We're not going to stop. We're not going to just stay silent and stay quiet. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss about it. And we're going to make difference, all right? I'm sharing the link in the comment section. If anyone want to join and raise your voice as well, please you can come and join. Kiswahili is spoken from East Africa to Central and all the way Southern Africa. Yes. I have to learn Swahili. Yes, guys, please go and learn Swahili. You know, even in my channel, I've been teaching Swahili for a long time. All right, and let me share with you the link, guys. If you want to learn Swahili, we have a website, you know, in swahilination.org. Okay, let me share with you here. I need to work on this website again. So if you want to learn Swahili, go through the Swahili Nation website, and you can go to what we do. There's a class /Darasa. Darasa is a class in Swahili. You can go here, learn the basic, intermediate, and advanced Swahili online from professional teachers for practical uses. Did you know Hakuna Matata, Safari, Simba are Swahili words? And here. So this is the very first lecture I actually did. All right. So if you want to learn Swahili, let me share this link with you. All right, you can go and learn. It's here on YouTube, actually. The very basic. I have only 2 lectures for the very basic from the beginning. All right, you can go and learn this. And then, so if you go, oh, look at this beautiful teacher right here. And at that time, I was in Korea, so I put it in. It's a little bit. This Swahili class. Hello, everybody. It's your boy here, Mika. Long time ago. And welcome everybody to Swahili Nation. And this is Swahili class. And today I'm going to begin all the way from the beginning of Swahili language, teaching you guys everything about Swahili language. But before that, I want to give you a little bit of introduction of Swahili. And I want to ask you a question, guys. Why should you learn Swahili? Why should you know Swahili? Because Swahili is the most spoken language in Africa. Today, if you want to go to Africa, most of countries in Africa, they speak Swahili. For instance, the first country that a lot of people are speaking Swahili is Tanzania. Yes, it's Tanzania. 100% of Tanzanian people speak Swahili. And the second one is Kenya. Kenya, not 100%, but a lot of people are speaking Swahili in Kenya. In other countries, Uganda, a little bit of percent speak Swahili. Rwanda, Burundi, and also Congo, they speak Swahili, and other parts of East Africa countries, they speak Swahili. That's why this is one of the very important things for you to learn and to know. Did you know that the word Hakuna Matata and Safari is Swahili language? Did you know that? And that's why this is important for you to understand or to try to learn Swahili language. So me, your teacher, your best favorite teacher, Mika, I will take you from all the way from the start. Okay, that's just a little bit. So if you go there, guys, to that website I share with you, if you're interested in learning Swahili, you can see that first video. And also you can see more videos, more lectures. I have these 2 videos at the beginning, lesson 1 and lesson 2. But also we have another teacher, Patricia. She teaches Swahili very well. If you go to this, you can see all these lectures. You see them? You see them? All these are classes, online classes, very quality classes. You can go and learn. They're here. They're here. Right? And if you after you finish all these classes until here, then you can go until here, then lesson 17, you can continue to learn from her YouTube channel, Learning Swahili. So it's there. If you're interested, please go. Yeah, and do that. Mika, by the way, let me read this. Mika, by the way, we Ethiopians appreciate your support. Keep it up, brother. One Africa, one people, bless you. I love you guys. I love you guys. That's why I'm coming very soon. Right there, man. I can't wait. I will tell you the truth. I want to come there right now. But, you know, everything needs to be planned. So I'm coming very soon there. Yeah. So the thing is, guys, this is nonsense. The ban that they have on African countries is nonsense because this issue is not coming from Africa. All right, let me read Daniel Abebe. Daniel Abebe, I've seen you a lot of times. Your comments are really solid. He said, change our attitude against power, political power. The way we perform in public service sectors, the way we will surely be on the right way. Yes, I couldn't agree with you more, brother. I couldn't agree with you more. I would love to have a conversation with you soon. You know, my member here is here right now. Muluken Jibra Media, I appreciate. Hi to you. And guys, please go ahead and join membership as well. You know, it's the way you support, you know, African media and what we do. So go ahead and, you know, do that. We have people like this who are supporting. So feel free to go ahead and do that. And let me appreciate also. I see here my brother Refi00. Appreciate for the super chat. You know, he has a little message here. And we have Mika. While at university, I choose Kiswahili as my foreign language. It has been a long time, but I passed with an A. I'm bragging low. Marim, I remember teacher. That's the only thing you remember, Marim, right? Yeah. So yes, these things, guys, it will only take one Africa to stand tall, to stand against everything that is going on around the world. It won't take that. And it's crazy, man. I saw the tweet of you know, Ethiopian Prime Minister today about, you know, the challenge of 1 million people to go back to Ethiopia before January 7. Yo, guys, you've known that, you know, we've been talking, you know, about that before. And my call and my mission, I share this on Instagram, and my mission is to bring diaspora back home. And I came here to ask you guys to come with me to Ethiopia as I'm going there. You know, every January, very early January, I'll be there before my birthday, January 5. I'll be there already. And so seeing this announcement, official announcement from the government, I was like, dang, man, come on, man. I don't know what God is doing, guys, but I got to say this. I feel pretty good about myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel pretty good about myself, and I thank God for that because, you know, when you say something and then you see some other people, they're thinking about the same thing and talk about it, then, you know, it just proves, it says all. It says all. And you guys have been here. And this is it's not the first time. For a long time, we've been talking about things and then they happen. Talk about things and then they happen. So it's a good sign. Yeah. So I appreciate you guys. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys. And of course, man, of course, I appreciate, and just know that this is ridiculous. And go use your platform, use your social media to talk about this, ban that they put on Africa. Raise your voice, all right? The only thing right now that we can do is us to raise our voice again and again and again and again. That's the only thing we can do. Guys, I shared the link in the comment section. I wish to talk to somebody before I leave. So if you want to come and raise your voice, this is the link. Please do so, and then I will leave. That's the only thing why I'm here waiting for you guys. But yeah, today we'll be coming back later again to continue with our conversation, to talk. Yesterday we had an amazing day, and we were covering live the movement of No More straight from CNN headquarters in Atlanta. But today we're going to be coming here as well to continue with our different conversation. So make sure that you share with everybody, you tell everybody to come, support African media, support what we do, subscribe, and do all those kind of stuff. But I also want to take this a moment to appreciate those who donated. Let me take a moment to appreciate, because the reason why I'm able to go to Ethiopia, it's because of these people right here, all right? Diasporas. These diasporas right here, man, I want to appreciate for all the donations you guys have made. This is the reason why we are able to go to to Ethiopia this January. So I want to appreciate y'all for the love and support. This means a lot, all right? This is more than anything. And Ethiopia is just the first country we are going, but this year we're going to be very busy to go everywhere to talk about these things. We'll go everywhere. And God, man, I'm really worrying that if I go to Ethiopia, I might end up, staying there. You know what I'm saying? I might end up staying there. I'm really worrying, you know what I'm saying? But thank you so much for the support and for everyone who donated here. And let me show their names. I want to appreciate, see all. Yeah, these are the names of people who donated, all right? So I want to appreciate them, because you guys have no idea what you're doing, but you are going to be able to stay. Let me just spoil this. The minimum staying, I want to stay there minimum. You know how long? The minimum is 1 month. So I might be there for 1 month. But we will see. We will see what's going on, and, visa issue and all this stuff. Because let me see here, by the way. Visa stuff and all this thing. And this is the thing that African countries we need to change. I'm going to my African brother, and then I'm starting to worry about visa. All right, Xinjiang. Let's see here. Let me show you guys here. So before I showed you guys this link here. This shows how many countries we need a visa and everything. Tanzania. So let me find Ethiopia. Let me take red first, yellow. This green is visa-free country. So visa-free country for me with the passport of Tanzania, East African Tanzania. I cannot go Ethiopia. It's not free visa. All right. There's all these free visa 108, see 90 days, but Ethiopia is not here. So that means, come on, Tanzania and Ethiopia, do something about this. All right. We don't need visa. I can go even to South Africa with visa-free for 90 days. Rwanda, visa-free for 180 days. Mozambique, visa-free. Malawi, visa-free. Kenya, visa-free. Guinea, here, visa-free. Ghana, visa-free. Come on, man. Burundi, visa-free. Botswana, Benin, visa-free. All these countries, visa-free. Come on, man. Tanzania, Uganda, visa-free. Zimbabwe, Zambia, visa-free. Come on, man. Even Namibia, visa-free. Mozambique, Mauritius, Malawi, Lesotho, even Hong Kong, visa-free. Come on. Even Hong Kong, I don't need visa, and I need visa to Ethiopia. Okay, let's see here. Tanzania and Ethiopia, guys, do something. Government. All right, so this is visa on arrival, bro. Okay, let me see. We have Ethiopia here. Visa on arrival or e-visa, 90 days. So I can have visa on arrival at the airport for 90 days. All right. So I'm gonna need to stay there at the immigration to get this, but I can have 90 days. Oh, that's good. That's not bad. Visa on arrival. But all these African countries, we need to have free visa around Africa. Free visa. Free visa. Visa on arrival, or e-visa 90 days. All right. I need to deal with this. Okay, this yellow is anyways. Okay, but and then this is visa required. Some African countries, they need visa required. Look at this. You need Algeria. And you guys can check your countries too. Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Chad, Cote d'Ivoire. Anyways, these are the things we need to work on right now. But good. That means I can leave anytime and I can come to, Ethiopia even right now. I can come there to at the immigration office at the airport and, get my visa on arrival for 90 days. So 90 days is more than a month. That means I'll be there I can stay there for 90 days with that free. That's good. But I'm thinking about 1 month and then I'll see how things goes, because we're going to need to prepare for the One Africa Forum there and do some couple of interviews and move here and there. So I'm going to stay there for quite some time. I am coming home. Chala, my brother Chala, the father is in the house. Appreciate Chala. Chala, I love this guy, man. We call him the father here in Swahili Nation, One Africa Movement. Let's take a moment to appreciate Chala, because yesterday we were doing live streaming, live coverage straight from CNN headquarters, and Chala, he was there holding his phone, guys, holding his phone for hours. Guys, holding his phone for hours, because we stayed for 3 hours and he was holding his phone for 3 hours, walking here and there, going here and there, walking here and there, going here and there, for 3 hours, guys. This guy, man, I love you, Chala. Chala, I challenge you to come to Ethiopia. Hey, let's go together, brother. Hey, my brother, let's go together. All right? You did such an amazing job of journalism yesterday. So let's go to Ethiopia together. Let's go to Ethiopia together. I'll be there before January 5. January 5th, I'll celebrate my birthday. January 7th, we'll celebrate Christmas. And we're going to go for Epiphany as well, ceremony. And I think it will be January 17 or 18, right? And then we're going to, we're going to do that before doing One Africa Forum, because we'll be planning. And then we'll have our forum, and it's going to be amazing. So, Chala, I challenge you, my brother. African, we are blamed for HIV when we know they created HIV in the lab. That's true. We know that. It's clear. They said millions of Africans might die of this when we know the opposite happened. Hallelujah. Come on, somebody. African leaders might speak up against the bully. Man, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. They form everything they can, but yet Africa is standing. Africa is standing. That's who we are. We stand, man. No matter what you're going to do, we will always stand. Africa will never fall. It's not a falling nation, because you know what? We're not greedy. We ain't greedy. We ain't greedy. We ain't greedy. And we'll never fall. And I'm telling you, the Africa I see is the Africa that comes together, the Africa that fights together, the Africa that stands together, the Africa that become one, the Africa that don't let nobody step on you, the Africa that knows what we want. And that's why we're here today in One Africa Forum. Come on, man. So I appreciate Chala for the super chat as well. And I want to appreciate here for my brother. I wish I can read this name. But let me call you like Ethiopian Abesha, maybe. That's the name there. Appreciate. Thank you so much. Let me see here. Somebody's, I'm being very. You guys, you might not even know where I am. All right, you might not know where I am. Let me see here. La Ribera. Yeah. Anyways, we are we're working on a lot of stuffs, and yeah, I'm very excited, guys. Yeah, I'm very excited, and I cannot wait. So I want to appreciate Chala. Chala, are you here, man? I wanna acknowledge you again, man. Today, if you're here, if you have some time, come. I want to really acknowledge you again. Someone who has a family, has a daughter, and staying outside for 3 hours holding a camera just to spread the word is not something simple. It's something to appreciate. It's something to. That's why I wanna challenge him to come to Ethiopia and to give him a big hug. My brother Chala here. Yeah, appreciate you guys. So if Chala you're here or anyone else out there, please come, and I want to appreciate you guys. I want to appreciate for everything. Yeah. Somebody's asking, is AU make Africa failed? No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because I feel like AU, they have a limit as well because of the division we have in Africa. So they have limit. Like they cannot really make strong decision when it comes to African countries because we are still not united, you know. But we need to be united, and AU needs to have a little bit of more power, of African countries, so that when something like this, they can say, all right, we are imposing ban on African countries. But right now, if they do that, I believe some other African country there will be like, no, 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 we don't want to ban them. Let them come. You know what I'm saying? So if they do that, then we are not really working together. But if we are one, then AU, they can impose something like that because they impose on our countries, and nobody will say anything. We'll be like, oh, because everybody agrees with that. You know what I'm saying? Fita Rari, welcome to the show, brother.
Peace, peace, peace,
Hey,
and blessings.
it's your first time
Salam.
to join. It's the first
Yeah,
time to join the show.
this is the first time I called in on the live, but I listen to the show every day. I subscribe to the channel. Right now, I'm
Mm,
in Trinidad and Tobago, you know,
mm, mm,
and
mm,
we, as African people too, we stand with Ethiopia and say no more,
mm,
right? So, and here in Trinidad, this is the first country to have the Ethiopian Orthodox Church outside of
mm,
Ethiopia.
mm,
So we have some historical connections with Ethiopia too.
mm,
Emperor Haile Selassie came here in 1966.
mm,
Yeah, the same year he went to Jamaica. So we always support and look at the things that's happening on the African continent, you know.
mm,
Um, so we support the move too, but I'm glad that today we have social media so we could counter the Western propaganda, because we saw
mm,
what happened in Libya. It was the
mm,
same propaganda campaign before they took it to a different
mm,
level. So we glad to see that people on social media are counteracting this the Western media propaganda
mm,
campaign. So we say one Africa, one Ethiopia, one love, no more.
mm. Yeah, that's beautiful, brother. Where are you calling from, by the way?
I'm in Trinidad right now, from
And
Trinidad and Tobago. We in the Caribbean. So
ah,
yeah, we on the other side of the Atlantic, but we are African people, same way.
exactly. Oh man,
Yeah.
the other day I had somebody from Caribbean here. I don't know if you know him. Um, this guy. What was his name? I forgot his name, but Reach. Yeah, Reach. His name is Reach. I haven't seen him for a while, but I appreciate, man, for the love, man. Like this is our place, man, and I really appreciate for your courage to come to raise your voice, because it's the time to do that. You know what I'm saying? And we are on the right track right now. Africa is a work, and the best thing we can do is carrying on with that. And now it's not time to back down. This is not the time to. Oh, Rich is here. Rich is watching here too. He's right here, Rich Francis. Yeah, he's from Caribbean too. So yeah, let's do this.
Oh, where in the Caribbean is he from?
Rich, let us know, man. Where are you from? Or you can come here on the live stream too.
Yeah,
You've been running away. You've been running away from us. What's up, Rich? What got into you? Huh? I miss this guy. This guy, first time he came, he spoke some really important issues that right now you can agree. I mean, you can see that we all agree with you. St. Kitts, you know this place? Fitaurari?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know this place? I think he's gonna come soon here on the live stream.
Oh, St. Kitts. Yeah, St. Kitts. Yeah, I know St. Kitts. I haven't been to St. Kitts, but I know St. Kitts. It's further north from me. We Trinidad is the most south of the Caribbean. It's the last country in the archipelago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So St. Kitts and Nevis, I believe. I think they're one. One nation. Like we are also one nation. We have two islands, but it's one country.
Oh.
Yeah.
That just the other day here we were celebrating the Barbados independence.
Yes,
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well,
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Right. So Barbados became independent years ago, and just recently they became a republic, which meant they removed the UK or the Queen as the head of state, because still they had a governor general, which is basically it's basically a artifact of the colonial era, where they have somebody representing the crown in this country and controlling the politics. But for the most part, it was symbolic. They Barbados for a while have been self-governing, but this was, it's symbolism in a way. But we congratulate Barbados, on their becoming a republic and removing the crown as the head of state. But Trinidad, in fact, we became a republic in 1976, and we were the first Caribbean island to become aside from Haiti. Well, Haiti was the first in 1801. They became a republic first, and then after we got independence in 1962. We became a republic in 1976, and the thing is, the other islands were supposed to follow suit, because our prime minister at the time, Dr. Eric Williams, was pushing for the entire region to become a federation of republic states, and have our own government, so we wouldn't have to depend on Britain, but because of politics, and sabotage, it never happened. The CARICOM, the idea of CARICOM originally was to have federated states here in the Caribbean, because the Caribbean islands are majority African population. Most of the islands, most of the people is African people, So they never really wanted that. So the history goes back to we started to get independence right after the African countries. So um Ghana in after Ghana in 1957, then I think Nigeria was 1960, then it was Jamaica in 1962, Trinidad in 1962, and after that it it was like a domino effect, each country getting independence. But some countries became republic states immediately after independence. Some took a while, and as you see, like in Barbados, they took 44 years before they removed the crown as the head of state. And the same thing with Jamaica. Jamaica needs to be next. Hopefully the other countries in the Caribbean will follow the lead that Barbados did. The move that Barbados did in this time, and even the countries like Canada. Canada is still under the British crown the same way. So even so-called first world countries are still holding on to this colonial legacy. So yeah.
Well, we ain't gonna hold on to that anymore. Africa, man, we're gonna save the motherland, man, because this is where dignity and everything lies. So yeah, we're gonna stand and we're gonna defend for Africa with everything, every single thing we got. But man, I really appreciate you, brother, for coming here. I hope you can join us more. We do this live stream every single day at 9 p.m. East African time. Oh, okay. Rich is right here. My brother Rich, welcome back, man. We still need to have your session, but welcome back. It's good to see you here.
Oh, thank you so much, brother. No, everything in its own time, brother. Everything in its own time. I'm not rushing nothing. I know you have your own thing going on as well. You know what I mean? I believe in working. I believe in working until God call on you. Instead of just calling on God.
Yes.
So I'm here. I'm still working. If you don't hear me, I'm still working.
Yeah. The other day, I saw you on the comment section. You were there, and I was like, man, I miss this dude. But it was beautiful to see you there as well. Raising your voice right there and your opinion. It always good. So I really appreciate, man. And now you're meeting your brother here.
Yeah, man. That sounds so good. When I heard he was from Trinidad, I said, okay. So we're collecting now. We're collecting all of these nations now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're collecting them. This is what this is what we're supposed to do long time. But as I said, everything in its own time, When we see each other, I had this thought, and I had this friend I was talking to about it. I told her, I said, when we have a war in Ethiopia, we must all become Ethiopians until the war is over.
Right.
If there's a war in Trinidad, then we must all become Trinidadian until it's over.
Exactly.
And not just war, not just war, but trouble also. If there's trouble one place, and we can't keep looking at each other as if like we are separate. You know what I mean? Anymore. Because that's how they break us down. They have to keep us separate.
Right.
Yeah.
It's true.
Wow.
Mwenda Tezi, welcome, brother. Mwenda Tezi, I've been asking you for a long time, man. You have to check the private chat we have, Mwenda Tezi. Please check the private chat we have. I've been asking you since yesterday, but you don't check the private chat. So welcome back.
Yeah. I've just checked. I'll send it to you.
All right. Yeah. Because I've been really wanting to to connect, and so that sometimes, because we need a voice, like your voice from Kenya right there, and other people. So I want to stay close to you. And today I was talking about, you can see the title, like, this is ridiculous, but I was basically talking about the travel ban that US and other countries impose on African countries because of this the new variant that it seems like to arise, to come. I'm trying not to mention the name of V and C, because of they always kind of like do some stuff with YouTube videos once you do that. But so it seems very ridiculous, and I was sharing all these details of like how this V began and where it started. It seems like it started from Western Europe, and later on it was discovered actually in, you know, South Africa. But before that, it already started a long time ago in Western Europe. But then the president of US has just come forward and you know, put a travel ban on 8 Southern African countries. You know, now that's what I was actually sharing today. And I don't know if guys you have any thoughts on that. Yeah, and then we'll be closing.
Man, well,
Yeah,
I have.
actually,
Okay, go ahead, brother.
thank you. I have actually a couple of thoughts on that. My opinion is that these bans, honestly, I feel like they are a blessing in disguise, because for a long time, Africans, us as Africans, and especially our leaders, you know, there's this book called South of the North. Our leaders think that the West are our friends and that we are the same. That we are, you know, they, even when they loot our countries, they loot and they take their money to the West. They start investing in the West. I am happy that the West is showing them that we are not the same. That the West is showing its true face. That now we can see ourselves as Africans, that we are alone, we are together. In fact, I know this is not right, but I hope they just ban the whole of Africa, so that we see that we are on our own, that we need to deal with each other and we need to unite. We need to be trading with each other. This thing of Africans begging the West, oh my God, why did you ban that flight? Why did you please let us come to your country? It does not look good to me personally. So my point is, honestly, that the face of these things, that now the West is showing its true face, this true face of racism, because this is just racism. There's nothing, anything. It's just blatant racism. That now they're showing us. Our leaders can wake up and they can see, okay, now we are now, this is our land. Even when we go there, they can tell us, don't come here. You know, maybe we thought that they are democracies, that they will always allow us to come if maybe we are rich. Now they are showing us, even if you are rich, even if, you know, the people who go there are not poor people. The poor people don't have passports to travel. It is the rich people who are suffering. So when they say they are banning, there is that sense of, now, okay, even if you are rich, you are not safe from this racism, that they can still tell you, don't come here. So when you invest your money, you invest it in Africa. Don't invest it outside, where they can tell you, don't come here, and you have built your house over there, and now they're telling you not to go there. So to me, that is a small blessing. It is a very good signal to our African middle class, to our African upper class, that invest in Africa.
My brother, I agree with you 100%. Like 100%, I agree with you that we have to know that we are on our own, and we have to know. I said this at the beginning when I started. I said that, you know, I wanted to come here and to say stop the ban, but I say I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say African countries, African Union, put the ban on them too, all right? Because we don't have to beg them to stop the ban, to relieve the ban for us to go there. We don't have to go there, but we need to respond to that as well. We don't need to respond through tweets and, you know, asking that this is dehumanization. They did that. They didn't even ask that. They didn't even think about it. Why don't we do the same thing? Because they're going to suffer. They need us to survive for a long time. And that's why they put a ban on this one country and that country, and then they'll try to collaborate with another country in this side of Africa. No, go and put all the bans in Africa, and African Union, African country, put the ban on them as well, because it came from them, by the way, not in Southern Africa. And let's see, because we can stand alone. We can support one another. And we have been alone for a long time, but we have been deceived, and they have been turning us against each other, thinking that, and some of us, we think that they care for us. Oh, they care for this country, that can. No, we're just the same on their eyes, and we have to act accordingly, because it doesn't make sense putting a ban on Southern African countries, but you're not putting ban on where they discovered, like in Western Europe and even in Canada, you know, the other day. Anyways, anyone want to jump in too?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. No problem.
I think as the brother said, is a blessing in disguise. You know, so it forces Africa to be introspective. We need to look at each other, and we need to look within to solve the problems now, because you no longer could just pick up and run to America or run to Europe, you know. So we have to look in, because we have to look inside. And I think what's more important than the ban that they have is the ban that we have on ourselves, you know, because we still require visa, and you know, it's still a hassle to travel within the continent of Africa. So I think really we should start a campaign for a visa-free Africa, you know, by like 2025. You know, I think that should be a campaign to have a visa-free continent.
That pass. Visa-free pass.
Nice. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I think that as these two brothers says, this is a blessing in disguise. If you look at all the other nations that have raised up themselves against and independently of imperialism, most of them was sanctioned. Most of these are sanctioned nations. Iran, China, all these nations, most of them are sanctioned countries. So it's a perfect time. It's a perfect time for us to take back our unit of measurement, so we can determine what we give value. So then we can determine the patterns of behavior in our communities. Let them put their ban. Let them put their ban. They need us more than we need them. We should start banning them from bringing their military to our continent to take our resources. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. When they say they're gonna ban us, we don't need them. Africa is a continent with so many different type of weather, so many different type of resources, so many different type of cultures and people. Man, we are rich right in our home, brother. Right in our home, we're rich. We don't need to go nowhere. What we need to do is to realize that imperialism is on its last leg. Imperialism is on its last leg. They're fighting to keep the darkness. Remember, I told you guys about this the first time I came on. I said, we're in an ancient battle between light and darkness. The darkness rule the night, the light rule the day. But we've been having a long night as African people because it was designed that way. They split us up, they stole us. You know what I mean? They beat us into submission. Then you have to deal with Jim Crow in America. You still have to deal with French colonialism in North Africa. You still have to have the Queen's face on your money every time you can go buy something in the Caribbean. I'm so happy to see Barbados get rid of that thing, because there are times when I was growing up, when I was 15, when I told you guys, I found out that my history teacher was lying to me. Man, I started questioning everything. Like, some people wake up late, but I woke up early. I started questioning everything. Why is this woman money face on this money that I'm spending here to buy something for myself? Why is it that in school we have to send our exams back to England for them to mark it and tell us if we are smart or not? Like, we have the ability to determine this for ourselves a long time ago, way before them. We don't need them. So let them sanction. Let them go and sanction. Let them go and sanction us. Let them go and block the countries from coming out of this area. What African presidents need to do is to start building straight flights from the Caribbean to Africa. We don't have to come to North America anymore. We don't need to come here. A matter of fact, the weather is the worst here. It's so cold. Right now I'm looking outside and all I'm seeing is white. We don't need them, brother. We don't need them. We just need each other, and we need to organize intelligently. Intelligent organization, social economic. This is our only. But we need to, as I say, like all the time, we need to get back to what Marcus Garvey was teaching us. No one has tried to finish what he started yet. Man, this man is turning in his grave. We have 100 and something years more power than he had when he started his organization. We can do 100 times more than he did. Because at least we have his soldiers to his shoulders to stand on. It's not like we're starting from scratch. So let them ban these African countries. What these African countries need to do now, when they ban travel to their places, they start building connections with other African nations. So even if we have to fly from North America to the Caribbean and then just fly straight to the continent, let us do that. We don't mind taking a one-way ticket going to the continent. We love Africa. We want to be there. We want to be there. We don't care what images they show us anymore. We know that they're lying about a lot of things that they show us over there because of all the good work that you're doing, brother. Every day, man. Every day I'm watching your things, man. You're going hard, man. You're going hard, man. You're going. That's good. I love that, man. I know anything anything I could do myself to support you. Sometimes I'm in your channel and I tell you something, but I don't even have to talk about it because that's how it's supposed to be anyway. Let me see working to make a better future. And it's on such a big scale. We should support even if we don't know the person. If we disagree with them, even if we disagree with them, you know what I mean? Because they know how to organize when they disagree with each other to come to our continent and take what is not theirs, eh?
Yeah,
they don't really like each other. They know together they can step on us together. They can step on us and they can take what is not theirs, you know? So
right. Yeah.
So it's fine. Let them sanction, man. We're good. We'll go from this.
That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. We're gonna have conversation again about that to exactly plan like when we're gonna do it, so that we may set the stage for that.
Yeah, of course, but I have a meeting with some really powerful people on the continent, really powerful people that's discussing the same thing that I discussed with you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be soon. Yeah, it's with one of those queens on the continent, I think. Actually, I don't honestly, man. I'm giving my energy to people, and I'm hoping that they can relate to my energy because all of us are working. All of us are seeing the problems. All of us are creating solutions, even though we don't know we're creating solutions.
Yeah.
We are creating solutions in our thoughts. We're creating solutions in our deeds. We're creating solutions all over. So when they reach out to me and they talk to me, I will definitely reach out to you and talk to you as well and tell you what the deal is.
Definitely. And then we'll carry on from there.
Right. Thank you so much, man.
No worries, Rich. No worries, man. You're doing something amazing for the continent, and I think we need people like you. We need people like all of you guys. Anyone wanna go and because I will close soon. We're gonna be back here anyways at 9 p.m. for another forum. So this was just a very quick forum in the afternoon. But I want to appreciate you gentlemen for coming here, and I got your numbers, so I'll definitely reach out to you guys, and we can see each other here all the time during the forum as well.
Just one more thing, brother, before I leave.
Yes.
I just want to tell our brethren, the ones that are listening, make sure all of your ideas are selfless, brethren. Make sure all of your ideas are selfless. Because it's not about you right now. It's not about me right now. It's about they're telling our brethren in America that it's going to take them 228 years for their income to reach to the white man's income. Can you imagine that nonsense? The first time I heard that, I said, what? I said, what kind of foolishness is this? I said, this must be somebody's French teacher who taught them math and they didn't know it was a French teacher. Because those numbers are ridiculous, man. It's going to only take one generation. It needs one generation of Africans whose ideas are selfless, who determined and persistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's only going to take one generation of us. So you guys think about that. It's just going to take one generation of selfless ideas.
Yes.
We have to think about our children that we're bringing into this world and our children that we're coming to this world now. We can't think about ourselves anymore. Because if we don't do that right now, we're gonna miss this train. We can't miss this train.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This train not gonna come around again for another 100 and something years. I'm telling you because I see it.
Yeah.
So make sure all of your guys' ideas are selfless. Not about you. Make sure you think about all these children that we're gonna be bringing into the world 100 and something, 200 and something, 500 and something years from now. So that we can build something that lasts, so our people could walk this earth with some dignity, man, and stop everywhere we see ourselves, we subjugated to somebody else's system. So that need to go now. Now everything must be about future. We must think more futuristic about how we're gonna approach these problems.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah. Well, what I want to add is that, and the brother touched on it too, is that we have the advantage now of social media. We have the advantage of communication, which is very important in anything that we try to achieve. Before, it used to take days for a telegram to reach from America to the Caribbean or to Africa or the other way around. So now we have the power of instant messaging where we in the same day. Look, this is we having a talk with people from the Caribbean and Africa, in one forum, and we can do it instantly. Years ago when they had the first Pan-African conference in England in 1900, and they had delegates from all over the world. It was an event that took months to plan. Now we can do it. Now we can just get online and speak to somebody on the other side of the world. So we have to use that to our advantage as Africans. And I think in a lot of ways we're doing it, but we have to be very serious about it, because that's the only way we can actually counteract the Western media or people who don't have our interests, because for a long time they control the whole narrative. Anything you heard about Africa was coming from CNN, BBC. Now we have independent vloggers and journalists, so we can know what's going on the ground without it being filtered through Western eyes. We have a direct connection, and I think we should utilize this, just the same way how we exchange numbers. We should try to get connected. And before I close, I sent my number in the back chat, and we have a Kiswahili study group, and we would like, we would like native speakers to join the group, and so we can get lessons, so we can do like forums like this where we could be online and work on our conversation, and because it's been a while since we practice, and one of the things is we need is native speakers. So I know you from Tanzania, and the other brother from Kenya. So if we can get native speakers in on the group, you just message me. I sent the number, so so we can talk about that. Yeah.
Is it plus? What about the plus? Is it plus which number?
The
plus, no, like the country code.
Yeah, I don't. That's just how it is. I don't think they have a plus. It's one.
Oh, really?
Instead of the plus is one. So our it's yeah.
All right, appreciate. Mwenda Tezi, do you have any closing statement? Yes.
So just send a message of just uniting Africa.
Oh, I think your internet is not good.
Also, I like the way the lines are getting drawn up. That we see society like you are.
I can't hear you.
Like
we can't hear you. I think your internet is not good. We can't hear you at all. All right. So I think Monatez is having some issues. We can't hear you at all. Like it's breaking. All right. So guys, I really appreciate for joining. Monatezi, I'm sorry that we cannot hear you, but I hope you're gonna come. You're gonna come join later. I'll give you a text. And sorry. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Okay.
All right, man. See you, big man. See you, powerful man.
I love you, brother.
Man,
I love you guys. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate y'all who joined, who gave super chat and all those stuff. It means a lot. I appreciate. I'll see you guys later tonight at 9 p.m. I'll see you guys later.